Okay, so we're back. Thanks, you guys. Okay, so listen, I'm talking about being a deliberate creator. Being a deliberate creator. How many of you all are deliberate creators? I want you to think about that. How many of y'all are deliberate creators? And how many of you are even having that kind of discussion? Right? You all come here on this Heal Your Life with Dr. Cruz because I want to give information that's going to help redirect your life, right? Part of our healing of our life is redirecting our life. It's really about figuring out what lane am I in life? Is this the lane I'm supposed to be in, right? Is this the lane I'm supposed to be in? And how do I know if this is the lane I'm supposed to be in or not? That's really important. How do I even distinguish if I'm in the right lane in life? Because most of the time, we just kind of get thrown into a lane, right? Either our parents direct us into that lane, or our immaturity directs us into that lane, or life events direct us into that lane. But we don't really know, is this the lane I'm supposed to be in? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing in life? Has anyone ever told you that you're supposed to be a deliberate creator while you're here? Occupying time and space, right? What are you doing? What are you doing while you're here, occupying time and space? It's a really important question. What are you doing? Every day, what are you doing while you're occupying time and space? What are you doing? What are you doing, and are you doing what you're supposed to be doing? And how do you know what you're supposed to be doing? It's an important question. How do I know what I'm supposed to be doing? I don't know. You decide. You decide what you're supposed to be doing. I'm trying to figure out the lighting for this phone here. All right, we're going to leave it there. I hope the lighting's okay. It looks a little light on my end. Why is it important to be a deliberate creator? Because listen, you're living a life anyway, right? So don't you want to live a life that you enjoy? A life that feels good? A life that accentuates your natural gifts? It's your birthright. It's your birthright to be a deliberate creator. Because we are creators. We just may not be deliberate creators. We might be unconscious creators. Are you an unconscious creator? Are you creating your life unconsciously? Right? Are you creating your life unconsciously? Important to ask. Important to think. The world needs you. The world needs you to be a deliberate creator. And you have to get clear on that. You have to get clear on the fact that the world needs you to be a deliberate creator. The world doesn't need you working in a job, living in survival, angry as fuck, and then you go take your anger out on other people. That's not what the world needs. The world needs you to be a deliberate creator. So, what does that mean? What does it mean to be a deliberate creator? It means you focus your mind. What are you focusing your mind on? I focused my mind on putting my health first. I don't know. It was recently, a couple months ago. I've lost 10 pounds, 11. I take my multivitamin every day, Nautica Sea Moss. It's on my website. It's on my profile. I make my protein meal supplement shake, whatever it's called. My protein plant-based meal replacement protein shake. Protein drink. It's not a shake. Every day. And I put a lot of stuff in it, right? I wanted to be a deliberate creator in the sense of my health. So what did I need to do? I needed to focus my mind because I want results. When you want specific results, if you want financial results, then you got to have financial focus. You got to become a deliberate creator in this area, right? What do you want to create for your life? You got to have a specific intention. Deliberate creation is amazing. It's amazing philosophy. It's an amazing principle to live your life by. And the people who are not deliberate creators, this is why I created my deliberate creator. My deliberate creator coaching, because it's so important. It's so important to focus your mind on the things that you want to achieve in life. You're a creator. You're a creator. It's time to start creating instead of just surviving, right? So many of us are just surviving. No, that's not where it's at. Where it's at is in creation. You want to shift lanes like you're on a highway. This thing is so good. It has dragon fruit in it. Coconut. It's like a gel. It's a gel. Gel vitamin. Like a liquid gel. So good. So you want to be intentional, right? Listen, let's go back a little bit. Let's center ourselves. Close your eyes for a minute. Close your eyes and let's center ourselves. Okay? Your eyes closed? I got Facebook here, Instagram here. Your eyes closed? All right, let's close your eyes. And just feel what you feel for a minute. Where is the anxiety in your body? Where is the anxiety? Where's the tension in your body? Before you can become a deliberate creator, you got to get in tune with yourself. So just breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Just pay attention to your body for a few minutes. Let's let everything else go. Let it dissipate. Continue to breathe. We're regulating your parasympathetic nervous system right now. You want to calm your body down. Right now, we are deliberately creating a calmer internal state. Yeah, being a deliberate creator can be about the basics. It can be about wanting to deliberately create the energy in your body that you want to feel. Man, that's deep, right? Can I create the energy in my body? It's my body. Can I create the energy that I want to feel in my body? Yeah. Yeah, you can. And how do you do that? You do that by saying, I want to deliberately, you're using your prefrontal cortex. I want to deliberately create the energy in my nervous system, in my body, that I actually want to feel. I want to feel calm. I want to feel regulated. I want to feel focused. I want to feel centered. I want to feel grounded. I want to feel like I'm in my body. How many of y'all know there's so many people that don't even feel like they're in their own body? It's crazy. Why? This is your body. You gotta feel like you're in your own body. If you don't feel that, what's going on? Where are you? Come on, let's get into our own body, right? We're too multitasked. There's too much going on. There's too much that needs our attention. And so then what happens? We're focused here. We're focused on work. We're focused on children. We're focused on significant other. We're focused on society. We're focused on politics. We're focused on community. We're focused on neighbors. We're focused on the freaking HOA community's crazy regulations. We're focused on what we think other people think about us. We're focused on our insecurities. We're focused on cooking dinner. We're focused on what needs to get done. We're focused on going to school, getting schoolwork done. We're focused on our sex life. We're focused on our relationships. We're focused on hair, makeup, fashion, the gym, our animals, TV, piano lessons, guitar lessons, our daily schedule, our weekly goals, our monthly goals, our yearly goals. We're focused on social media craziness. There's so many videos out there, it's blowing my mind. As a deliberate creator, I focus here. I don't focus here. Because if I focus over here, over here, over here, over here, over here, over here, I can't create. I'm out of my element, right? I need complete silence. I need to focus when I'm creating. The other day, I wrote an article for a magazine. I needed complete and utter silence and focus so I could get in tune with what was inside of me that I wanted to express. That's deliberate creation. What do I want to deliberately say? So sometimes we just have to schedule it, right? We have to schedule it in our calendar because life is commanding us to focus on these other things. They need our attention. Our children need our attention. Our work needs our attention. Our everything needs our attention. So you have to schedule time sometimes to be a deliberate creator. So at this point in my life, the majority of my life is deliberate creation. But that wasn't my life for the first 48 years, right? It's only recently become my life. So I want to remind you, start where you are. Start where you are. Start where you are. Start where you are. Don't worry about the big picture. Start where you are. What is it that you can create in this moment? You and I, what can you create? Can you create that inner state that you want to feel? Inner peace, grounding. And you do it through deliberate intention, not through denial. You don't want to live in survival. You don't want to live in denial. You don't want to live in oblivion. You want to be fully conscious, right? You want to be fully conscious. You want to be present in the moment. Yeah. I hope you guys are taking notes because this is the key. And please share this video with at least 3 people that it can help. Because we don't need all these crazy acting people in the world. We don't need you losing your shit. We don't need you freaking having racial diversity issues, discriminatory problems with people. Like, stop that, right? Even if someone offends you, you don't have to react. You can observe. When you're a deliberate creator, you begin to learn to observe people, not emotionally react to them. You understand? This is what I teach my therapy clients. You can't always be reactive. You can't be in your emotions. You got to learn to shift from your heart. There's a time to be in your heart. There's a time to be in your feelings. But there's a time to be in your mind. There's a time that your mind needs to control what's happening in your life. That's being a deliberate creator. And that's what you want your goal to be. I want to learn how to deliberately create my life, my energy, my focus, my career, my activities, my behaviors. I want to deliberately create some stuff in my life. But you gotta get to a point where you're tired of like reacting to things. Something, how many of y'all know some things are not worth your energy? Some things are not worth your freaking response. Right? It's just not worth your time. You gotta see, when we value ourselves, we understand the value of our time. Yes, come on. Hold on, let me get my little thing. Yes. You gotta know. You gotta know the value of your time. You gotta know the value of your identity. You gotta know the value of your mind. You gotta know the value of your money. You gotta know the value of your love, your attention, your focus. Come on, you gotta know, you gotta know your worth. And everything in this world ain't worth your time. It's not worth your energy. It's not worth your time. It's not worth your focus. It's not worth your stress. It's not worth your anger. It's not worth it. What's your number one important thing in your life? What is that for you? It should be your health. Your health should be, or your spiritual relationship is number one always, right? Spiritual relationship with God, your higher power, your creator, whatever you. But it's always your spiritual relationship, number one. Number two is your health. Your health needs to be more important than your relationships with your children, than your relationships with your significant other, than your job. Come on, now that's something right there. There are so many people that have their job as the priority because they're living in survival. And we got to stop that. You got to shift over into deliberate creation. And it's not always easy. It's not always easy. I didn't know how to do it. I lived the majority of my life in survival, right? I didn't have any parents to support me. I didn't have any family to support me. Emotionally, mentally, relationally, financially, mentorship wise, I was completely and utterly by myself in life. So I learned the hard way. And it took me a very long time to get to this place of understanding, oh my God, what have I been doing with my life? I've been in survival mode, which means I put my job over my daughter. I put my job over my spiritual relationship. Things were out of order. And don't you know, when you're a deliberate creator, you got to get in alignment. You know, like when you go to a chiropractor, he gets you in alignment. To be a deliberate creator, you got to be in alignment. What does that mean? How do you become in alignment? What do y'all think? Write in the chat, how do you know how to become in alignment? What are you getting in alignment with? Basic questions we got to know, right? We got to know the answers to these. What kind of life do you want to live? Let's start there. Deliberate creation. Let's just look at the word. Deliberate creator. Deliberate creation. You're going to become deliberate, not survival, not fear-based, not trauma-based, not people-pleasing based, not codependent, right? We don't want to be in survival. We want to be in creation. Two separate minds. Survival comes from your primitive mind and your emotional mind. Deliberate creation comes from your conscious mind. So you need to shift the mind that you're working with, right? How many of y'all understand you have three minds? If you don't know about your brain, I highly recommend you join my Deliberate Creator coaching program, because I teach you as a hypnotherapist, as a mental health therapist, I teach you all about your brain. If you don't understand your brain, you're losing in life. You're losing in life because you're in survival, you're in fear, you're being anxiety ridden, you're in depression, you're in trauma, you're in people pleasing, codependency, all of these things. If you don't understand how your brain is working, your brain is controlling you. And maybe you're not in all of those things, right? But you're in some of them, or they are occupying the energy of your mind. And that's why they say we only use 95%, like 10% of our mind, right? Because what they're saying is that 95% of you in your daily activities is being, and really it's probably more like 97%, is being dictated and controlled by your subconscious mind, which is your survival mind. Deliberate creation is the other 3 to 10% that they're talking about, right? That we're consciously awake, that we're consciously, right now, you and I, we're consciously engaging, right? We're constantly and consciously engaging right here, right now, okay? So if you're asleep, wake up, right? Chop, chop. Sometimes we gotta disrupt the energy. And so you gotta wake up and get back into deliberate creation, because 95% of our day is unconscious. So to become a deliberate creator, you become 95% conscious. You flip it. You flip it. You got to become aware. What am I feeling? It starts with you getting to know you. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? What am I feeling? Where am I right now? What am I doing? Deliberate creation means in the morning and at night. Your day starts the night before when you go to bed, right? With what's on your mind. How did you treat your body before you went to bed? Did you brush your teeth? Did you drink alcohol? Did you drink water? Did you exercise? Did you read some personal growth and development? Did you read some spiritual work? Did you do your inner work, right? Life is a class. Life is always trying to teach us something, right? We're students of life. And we got to really understand that. So when we understand we're students of life and life is a classroom, 24-hour, 7 days a week, a classroom. I'm here, I'm learning. Then I understand some things, right? I understand, I can unconsciously live or I can consciously live. Because I have a conscious mind and I have an unconscious mind, also called the subconscious mind. Sub meaning below consciousness, right? So if you want to become a deliberate creator, which you must, come on, the world needs that. The world needs it. The world needs it. The world needs it. The world. Wake up, honey. Wake up. The world needs your consciousness. You are valuable. You don't have to know what you're doing. Listen, I've been doing these Facebook. I just started with Instagram. These Heal Your Life with Dr. Cruz. They used to be called Midday Message and Meditations. Only for a couple of months. And I didn't know what I was doing. I still don't know what I'm doing half the time. I got this microphone. I never use it because I don't know how to hook it up and fix it in my computer. I don't know what I'm doing. But you know what? I figure it out. You just got to get one step in front of the other, right? And how do you start? You deliberately come into yourself. and you have the conversation. How am I feeling? Am I in survival or am I in creation? How can I create the energy in my body that I want to feel? What are my talents, skills, abilities, and gifts? Get to know you. You got to get to know you because you have something that you're supposed to bring forth into this world. Don't be like these people on social media and these videos that are being taken. Come from a place of kindness. Come from a place of love. Come from a place of observation where you're observing. Observe what's happening. Don't react to it. Stay grounded. Be a deliberate creator of who you want to represent yourself as, even in the toughest of moments. Because the one that acts amok is the fool. They're a fool. Don't be that person. Don't be that person. Don't be the fool. Be the wise person. Be the deliberate creator. The world needs you. Be true to yourself. Find your own way in life. Just start. Just start. Listen, I didn't know. When I wrote my books, I didn't know. I didn't know how to be an author. I didn't know how to publish books. I didn't know how to market books. But I did it. I just took the first step. I wanted to write this book. And it was spiritually inside of me. I was being driven. It wasn't like I consciously said, oh, I want to write this book, From Foster Care to Fabulous and Imperative Movement. No, I didn't consciously think that up. It was inside of me. I didn't even have the title. I just knew I wanted to write a book. Right? So ask yourself, what's inside of me trying to get out? And start deliberately honing in on that. Okay? That's how you start becoming a deliberate creator. The world, listen, the world needs you to be who you're supposed to be in this life. In this life. The world needs you. You're valuable. Come on. You got to know that. You're valuable. You're beautiful. You're important. You're talented. You might not even know what your talent is. But call me. I'll let you know what your talent is. Usually someone else has to inform us. Contact me on social media. We'll have a conversation. I'll help you guide you. I'll help to guide you. I'll help you guide you. I'll help to guide you. Because we understand ourselves in relation to the other. When we're in isolation, we don't know who we are. Right? We don't know who we are until we start relating to another. We can think up whatever we want, but you don't really feel it. You don't really get to know yourself. Hey, y'all. So get yourself a good coach. Deliberate Creator Coaching. I'll teach you how your brain works. We'll do some hypnosis. We got to change the subconscious programming. It's very important. It's very important to get in alignment with being a deliberate creator because you don't want to be the donkey of the week. Don't be that person. How do we get there? How do people, oh my Lord, hold on. Okay, I got a few more minutes. How do we get to this place in life where people are crazy, not mental health crazy, but just acting amok in the world? How did this lady in Victoria's Secret get to the place during the day she's a teacher? And when she's not at work, she's hitting people in Victoria's Secret and then spazzing out. How do we get to a place where police officers are so abusive and aggressive that they're out of their minds. How do we get to a place where kids are bringing guns to the football practice, to school? They're not being deliberate creators. They're not in their own mind. They're in survival. They're being unconsciously run by their mind. They're being reactionary. This is why it's super important, you guys. You got to get in the personal development books. You have to always, 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 always. I cannot emphasize that enough. You must always put new knowledge in your brain. Always. Because who you are today is a byproduct of who you grew up as and with. And how many of y'all know most of those people are jacked up because they haven't processed their own jacked up childhood? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? You're a byproduct of your upbringing. The amount of people that are living below poverty level in this country is enormous. They are a byproduct of their upbringing. There's not a whole lot of new knowledge being processed and transferred in communities that are living below the poverty level. People who are whatever used to be called middle class. How much new knowledge is being processed there? Or let's start with the working class, right? People are in survival. Poverty, working class, middle class are all in survival. And then when you get to a place where you're making some kind of decent money, more money than you have bills, doesn't mean you're rich or wealthy. You're comfortable. So how many people are really proactive putting new knowledge in their mind when they're comfortable? So you're either in survival and new knowledge has probably not been propagated in the communications that you've had. Who's putting new knowledge into their minds? Today's day and age, there are a lot of people putting new knowledge. There are a lot of mentors. There's a lot of coaching. There's a lot of conversation on the internet about living in your fullest potential. To live in your fullest potential, you must become a deliberate creator, period. Period. It's what it is. It is what it is. There is no disputing it. Don't be the donkey of the day. Don't be reactionary. Don't let people control you emotionally. Don't be in environments that you're not happy in. Begin to slowly shift out of that and into creation. If you need to get a therapist to process your childhood stuff, do it. Because all of that emotional shit you're carrying is not yours. It's not yours. You were not born with it. Get it away from you. Process it. Throw it away. In hypnosis, I help people visualize something so that it dissipates. We have to understand ourselves as a different type of being. Stop being who you've been if who you've been is not propelling you. Stop being the same angry person. Stop being the same broke person. Stop being the same donkey of the day. Stop being loud and aggressive and ridiculous. Be intelligent. Be creative. Be beautiful. Be kind. Be loving. Don't be argumentative. Don't be a troublemaker. Don't be discriminatory. Don't be the jackhole. Right? Come into your Come into your conscious mind. Come into your conscious mind. Awaken. 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 And you awaken by going internal. Who am I? What do I feel in my body? What's causing me unhappiness? What's causing me pain? What do I need to release? We have to start asking ourselves questions in meditation and in our prayers and in our quiet time and in our workshop. Your own personal workshop is your personal growth and development time. All right, so that's all I got for you today. I gotta go. I have a client in like probably 5 minutes. I love you guys. I have your best interest at heart. So whatever you need, reach out to me. Just talk to me. It's a free conversation. Just don't suffer in silence, okay? Now, if you need therapy, if you need coaching, that costs money because that's my time, right? But if you just need guidance, I can help you with that for free. Don't worry. Don't suffer alone. Stop hanging out with ignorant people. Stop hanging out with people that don't have anything going on for themselves. Build a community of people that you want to be around. And just start with the first step. You're not going to have the whole vision. You're not going to have the whole everything. Oh, what do I want to be a deliberate creator with? You're not going to have the whole everything. Just start where you are. And do it because you love it. Don't do it because of what someone else is going to approve of. Right? Do it because you love it. I do these videos because I love it. I love talking. For 20, 30 years, for 40 years of my life. People were telling me, sit down, be quiet, shut up. People were oppressing me. I lived in a patriarchal system, whether it was foster care, whether it was my abusive grandfather, and whether it was the military. It was all patriarchal. And my voice was not, they didn't want to hear me. They didn't care what I had to say. So for 40 years of my life, I really didn't talk for the majority of my day. And that's why I do this now, because I love my voice. I love my brain. I love my intelligence. I have something to share. And whether anybody listens to my videos or not, I don't care. I'm just doing this because I want to. And that's how you need to be about your gift, about what your spirit's telling you to do. All right. So I'm Dr. Cruz. You can find me at capricruz.com. If you need stuff for your health, go to my profile. There's a website there that has health products, my vitamins, Nautica Sea Moss. I do the detox. I do the Matrix protein drink, and I exercise and build your healthy environment. Being a deliberate creator, start with your spirituality, start with your health, and then start with your life and your relationships. Step 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. I'll see you guys Monday. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.